Hi, I hope you are well. We will do for this tutorial this nice black bird. So as you can see, this is a polygonal modeling, and we will do that now. So in Blender, you have the cube, so we can start with the cube. It's a good idea. And just I've taken some reference from the object that we are modeling. So we can go to the front view. I will drag and drop my picture here, and you can see it will appear here. So I press G to move the reference image where I want here. And after I will go to the side view, so it means the right view, and we can take the side view here. So I put a drag and drop here, and you can see here it's there. So we can press G and move a little bit like this. Maybe we will need to scale the image after, but it's just a reference to have better idea what we are shaping. So we start with the cube. So I go here, and we can just put more segments. So I will press tab, right click, and subdivide. So as you can see here, we have 1, 2, and 3 faces on the top. So we need to reproduce exactly the same. So what I recommend here, we will move just a 1 point to see in which direction we are. So I press 1 here. I go to the X-ray. Okay, you see the picture is in the incorrect direction. To flip the image, we go to the image, we press N, and the scale you can put -1, so it will invert. Okay, just after I take the cube, I will scale a little bit like this, and I will move like this just to have, you know, the look and feel that we want. I go to the 1, I press G. Okay, it will help for the reference, so it's okay. After I move like this, okay, I go back to here, and without the X-ray, I'm here, so we can start. I press tab, take this one, and I move a little bit down. So I press 3, I go to the X-ray, it will be more easy for me. So we can take this one, I press G to move a little bit like this. I move here to give the shape that we want here. So as you can see, I follow my reference image. It's the best. It's to follow your reference image. Be in X-ray mode to be sure that you select also the vertex behind. Okay. Okay. Okay, we need to delete the half. So I go here. I press tab. I go to the vertex mode, I select everything on the left side, I press delete, I press vertices. Okay, and normally it's okay. Now you see the center of the origin is there, so it's really okay, because we need to do the mirror in this place. So I go to the modifier, I press add modifier, I go to generate mirror, and that's it. Okay, we go here, we press this one, we press N, and we can put in the x-axis to the 0 to be precise in the middle. The rest also, we need to check everything. So normally all the points are on the 0 position. Okay, seems good. Okay, we need to do some cut. So I press K to the knife. So I go here, I press here and I go like this. I press enter to confirm. Okay, the right view, as you can see, and after we need to shape a little bit. So what we can do, we can select this one, press G. After I select this one and I move a little bit here, okay, this is the base of the beak here, as you can see, and this one, it will be more in the back like this. Okay, and this one is more like here. Okay, after we see there is a vertex here, this is okay. After I have this vertex, I can move a little bit down, so I press G to move a little bit down, and we see there is another cut here, but I will do that manually. Okay, so what I will do, I go here, it's okay, and after we need another cut here, so I press K here, and we can go here just like this. I press enter, I move the vertices, so I go to the front view, J like this. Okay, after we need this one, I press J, I move a little bit down. Okay, this is okay, it's on the top. Okay. Okay, we have something like this. It's okay. So I respect the shape of the bird here. Normally we need a quad polygon, but here it's okay because it's not an organic shape. So I go here, I move here. Okay, I go here and I move here. Okay, I move a little bit down here. Okay, and this is okay. Okay, we can check if it's okay. Okay, I go to the front view, I take this point and this point with control, and we can move a little bit with J to be here. Yeah. Before to do that, I will take all the object, I press G, and I move in the y-axis. Sorry, so I take this one and I press G and I move to the z-axis. I press this, I press G and I move to the z-axis to have. Okay. Okay, after I press tab, I press this one, I press 1 and I move a little bit. Okay, I press this one and this one and I move a little bit like this. Okay, I press this one and I move a little bit like this. I press this one, I move a little bit on the z-axis. Okay, z-axis. I select here, I press G, Z. Okay, we can move. Okay. And this one is more on the left, so I move here like this. Okay, and this one is like this. Okay, we can continue. We can do the shape of the bird. So I go below, so I take the face below, so I go here and we can do an extrude. So I press E, On the Z it's okay, so I can go below like this. I need 1, 2, 3 and maybe 4, so I will check that this. But first what I will do is the general shape, so it will be more easy. So I press 1 here. As you can see, I go here, I press 3, I go G and I move like this. Okay, I go another extrusion. Okay, and what we can do, we can go to the vertex mode. I can move some point like this to give also the general shape here. So I move like this. As you can see, it will be more easy. And after I press the face, I do another extrusion. So we must select the face, of course. I press E and we do another extrusion like this. Okay, I can move everything. So we take the vertices, we can move like this. Okay, we need another cut here, so I will do that. So I press K, I click here and I press enter. Okay, and we can move the point here, G. So I take the both, it will be more easy, G, and we can move like this below. I press G, I can move like this. Okay. I press tab, I move the reference image to be more close of this one, and I take the point to conform. I take the point to conform on the shape here. Okay, and we can see here it will be more easy where we go. Okay, so I will move like this because after it will be more easy for me. Okay, and we have the shape here. We can take the point here. I press 1 to move a little bit like this. Okay, so the both images are not the same scale, so we just need to refer to one image and not the both for the proportion. Okay, so I go to the top view, I take this one, I press G and Y to do the back of the tail here. I will go to the normal view to see better what we need. Okay, this is okay. I go here, this is okay. We need to move a little bit this one here like this. Okay, we need to move this one a little bit like this. Okay, I need another cut, so what I will do, it's to take the knife here. Okay, so I will do the knife, K, I press here, I press here. We can go like this. I press enter. Seems okay. So I will move this point a little bit down. Okay. And now I will remove, you see the cut that I have done here. So I will take this one, I press right click, and we can dissolve edge. Okay. And we can press this one. I move a little bit like this to have the same shape that I have in the reality. So I take this one, I press this one, right click, dissolve edge. Okay. And we have a cut here. So I press K, I press the cut here, I press enter. Seems okay. We need to take this one, I press J, I move a little bit like this. Okay. Okay. Seems okay. J, okay, I move a little bit like this to be sure it's on the correct place. Okay. This one I press right click and dissolve edge. Okay. I can press this one and I can right click and dissolve edge. So I go to the vertex mode and I move a little high like this G. Okay, so I can move like here. After we have this one, I move a little bit like this. Okay, I press this one, I move a little bit down. Okay. Okay, just make a cut here and here. I press enter, I press K, I press a cut here, enter. Okay, seems okay. And now I have a cut here, I press here. Okay, I press this one, I press right click and dissolve edge. So okay, we have the small things here, 1, 2. I need another point also, so I will move a little bit the point here. So what I will do, I press knife here, I press here, I press enter, I go here, I press right click and dissolve edge. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is perfect. And so now with this one I can move to do better the shape. So I move here, J, here, like this and like this. Okay, and I can take this one and I can move like this. Okay, okay, we can take this point, I move a little bit, I take this point, I move here, I take this one, this is okay, I take this one, I move a little bit like this. Okay, this one is like this, and here I move a little bit like this. The goal is to give the shape of the bird so you can understand that it's a bird. This is the goal. Yes, I know this is a little bit evident what I said, but we need to focus to give a correct shape on this. So like an artist, you can shape the volume. So it's always like this. You do in every element in dry, you do the shape, rough, and after you go in some detail. What we'll do here, this is exactly the same. We go for the general shape, and after we go to modeling some detail to give the correct shape on this. So the goal is to do almost like we have. So I move the vertices to give the correct shape to the bevel, as I mentioned before. So the goal here is to have exactly almost the same shape. Okay, we have one here, one big here on the top. We have this one. Okay, so we can remove this one. So as you can see, I will keep this one. So we can move like this. I will take this one, I press right click and dissolve edge. After, I will take some point because we need to adjust some vertices here. This is okay, this is okay. So you can see I will put that in 0 for the X. This one also 0, okay. And this one to 0. Okay, we have some faces in the middle. So what I will do, I will just hide the mirror here, so we can unhide this thing. I take some faces here and we can delete the faces here. I press delete faces, okay. I can unhide the mirror, and after I can go to the vertices. I can take this one, I press right click, dissolve vertices, and now this is much better. Okay, I will move some point and after we can go back. So we are back. I have moved some point to give a better shape to the bird, as you can see here. So now this is much better. So we can take this edge and this edge here and this one, so as you can see, and we will do a bevel on this. So I press bevel, I move a little bit, okay. You can control better here, and we can move like this. We can see the profile is inside of outside, so we can move here, and the segment we can just put 2. Seems okay. So I will take just the middle edge, so I go here and I press alt click just here to have all the middle here. I press S to scale a little bit inside, not too much, okay. I go here, I press G, I move a little bit up, like this. Okay, it will be just inside, so it's okay. And now for the final part here, what we can do a cut from here to here. So I press K, I cut from here to here, I press enter. As you can see, we have the end here. I will take the face below. Okay. And this one and this one. And we can do an extrude on this. So extrude like this. We can go here, and after I move a little bit down, as you can see here. Perfect. Okay, we can go here. So I exit from the X-ray mode. For me, it's really good. So now we just need to adjust some vertices to be really on the middle. So I press tab. I go here, I press here. As you can see, some vertices are not in the middle, so I go here, and we need to take all this one. So I press X-ray to select also behind. So we need here, okay. And I go here and I press 0 to be precise on the middle. Okay, and after we can increase in the mirror the middle part to have the connection. Okay, for me here it's okay. Okay, seems really good. So I just increased the merge here for the welt of the vertices in the middle. After we can add some materials on that. So what I recommend here, I go to material. We can change the base color. So I will choose a darker black, but not totally black. So we can go here, I press this one, I press enter. Okay. After metallic, you can put 0. Specular, it's below, so we can go to specular. It's okay. And the roughness we can decrease to 0.3. And after we can check here what we've got. Okay, so I right click, I take shade auto smooth. On the add modifier, we can add a bevel. So I press generate bevel, and we can just a little bit decrease the amount. So I press 0.5 or something like this. And here, okay, I recommend 45. It's okay here. And if you don't want to have this effect of triangle, we can put a quad here. So I go here, I take this one, I press tab, and I can just right click and put dissolve edge. Okay, after we can go back here to see, this is much better. So now we have the material. We can rename black wood. We can rename the cube to bird. After I take some point at the end here, so I go here, I go to the vertex X-ray mode, I take this one, I go to the free, and as you can see, we can take G, and we can move a little bit down like this. Okay, and after we can go to the preview here. I press the X remote, and after it's finished. Okay, this is done. So it seems really good. So if you have an object to modeling, what you can do, it's always do the symmetry, of course, because you don't take too much time to do all the object. And after the symmetry, for this kind of non-organic shape, you can do a bevel on that for the modifier, and you can do an auto smooth, and you can choose the right angle, and of course you can put the material. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial, and we will see for another one in the next video. See you, bye.